Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news. There's a lot of buzz swirling around the NFL right now, and one of the most intriguing rumors that has caught the attention of Giants fans and NFL analysts alike involves the potential trade of Michael Pittman Jr. from the Indianapolis Colts to the New York Giants. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Isn't Pittman just another receiver? Well, let me tell you, this isn't just any receiver. Pittman Jr. is a skillful route runner, a player who can make a real difference, especially in critical moments like the red zone. And for a Giants offense that's been struggling to convert red zone opportunities into touchdowns, adding a player like Pittman could be a game changer. According to reports from Adam Schefter and other insiders, the Colts are considering trading Pittman, who's currently in his 5th NFL season. The Colts, sitting at 5-7 and with a cap space of around $12 million, are eyeing a future-focused rebuild. The proposed deal, as it's being floated around, involves the Colts sending Pittman to New York in exchange for a third-round pick in the 2026 draft. The Colts are looking to focus on youth, perhaps with an eye toward building around their young quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who's still showing flashes but has also been inconsistent and prone to mistakes. Now the Colts' reasoning behind this move is pretty clear. They're sitting with long odds to make a deep playoff run, somewhere around plus 4,000 to win the Super Bowl, and Richardson's inconsistent play, along with some concern about their offensive line, has them weighing their options. They're also looking at the cap space they'd free up, which could be used to bolster their secondary, particularly with cornerbacks, as they look to build a more balanced team for the future. From the Giants' perspective, this trade could be a major boost. Currently, New York is sitting at 2-11, and their offense has been one of the league's weakest in terms of third down efficiency, converting just 37.4% of their opportunities. Pittman's arrival could help change that. His ability to create separation and win contested catches, especially in tight spots, would give quarterback Daniel Jones a reliable target to throw to in critical situations. Plus, Pittman's 2025 stats are impressive. 12 games, 65 catches on 98 targets, for nearly 842 yards and 5 touchdowns, with an average of 13 yards per catch. He's been consistent with a PFF grade of 84.5 this season, and his career YPRR, yards per route run, of 1.8 shows he's a dangerous threat every time he steps on the field. What makes Pittman even more appealing is how he could elevate the Giants' red zone offense. Right now, New York's red zone efficiency isn't where it needs to be, but Pittman's precise route running and ability to make contested catches could turn that around. Imagine him working alongside players like Darius Slayton or even rookie Jalin Hyatt, helping to stretch defenses and open up more opportunities for the running game or short yardage plays. His presence would also allow Daniel Jones to feel more confident throwing into tight windows, knowing he has a reliable, physical receiver who can win those battles. But it's not just about the immediate upgrades. The potential signing or trade of Pittman signals a shift in how the Giants are approaching their roster. They're clearly looking to add talent that can help them compete now, especially in a division that's been unpredictable this year. The Eagles have been strong, but the Cowboys and Commanders are also showing vulnerabilities. A player like Pittman could help the Giants take a step forward, especially as they aim to climb out of the basement in the NFC East and push for a playoff spot in the second half of the season. Looking at the bigger picture, this move might also set the stage for the Giants to be more aggressive in free agency or the draft. If they land Pittman and see him as a core piece, it could influence their approach to building a more explosive offense around Daniel Jones. The Giants have been emphasizing a balanced attack, but adding a player with Pittman's skill set could be the catalyst they need to turn their passing game from average into a real threat. It's all about raising the level of their offense and Pittman's ability to gain +1.9 yards of separation per route, and his 12% improvement in contested catches compared to last year make him a perfect fit for their needs. Now, let's talk about the potential impact on the NFC playoff race. If the Giants manage to acquire Pittman, they instantly become more dangerous. His addition could push their projected offensive output from around 18 9 points per game to over 23, giving them a much-needed boost in scoring. That's huge when you're fighting for a playoff spot, especially considering how tight the NFC is this season. Plus, with the Giants' defense still developing, they need their offense to carry more weight, and Pittman could be the X factor that helps them do just that. And speaking of big-picture implications, if the Giants pull off this trade, it could cause a ripple effect across the league. Other teams will be watching closely, and it might encourage more strategic moves ahead of the deadline or in free agency. The Colts, by trading Pittman for a third-round pick, also position themselves for a potential rebuild, especially if Richardson's growth remains inconsistent and they want to maximize their cap space for future signings. The trade, if it happens, would represent a shift in how both teams view their current trajectories, the Colts looking to recoup draft capital and rebuild, and the Giants aiming to capitalize on their window of opportunity with a more dynamic offense. Now, let's not forget one of the most exciting parts of this potential move, the impact on the Giants' chances to make a Super Bowl run. Pittman's arrival would boost their offense, making them more unpredictable and harder to defend. His ability to make contested catches and gain yards after the catch would give Daniel Jones a trusted target in clutch situations, and that's exactly what the Giants need to take that next step. As it stands, the Giants have a talented defense and a solid offensive line, but their passing game has lacked that true game-changing receiver. Pittman could be that guy, echoing the legacy of receivers who have made a difference in big moments, a true X-factor for the postseason. And let's not overlook the fact that this potential trade also aligns with the Giants' recent trend of aggressive roster moves. They've been willing to spend and trade for players who can impact the team immediately, and Pittman fits right into that mold. The fans are eager to see a more potent offense, especially after years of inconsistency and missed opportunities. With Pittman, they'd have a receiver who's proven he can produce at a high level and who can help take the pressure off their other offensive weapons. In conclusion, this rumored trade of Michael Pittman Jr. from the Colts to the Giants could be one of the most significant moves of the season for the NFC East. It's a bold step that signals the Giants' intent to compete now and build a more explosive offense. For the Colts, it's a move focused on future assets and rebuilding, acknowledging that their current window for contention is closing. The impact on the field could be enormous, not just for the Giants' offense and their playoff chances, but for the entire division and possibly the NFC as a whole. If this trade happens, it might be that spark that propels the Giants into the postseason and beyond, giving them a real shot at making some noise in the playoffs and maybe even chasing another Super Bowl in the future. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you think Pittman would be the missing piece to elevate the offense and push the team into serious playoff contention? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Giants news. This is the kind of move that could reshape their entire season, and we're here to bring you all the latest, straight from the heart of NFL action.